You know, one thing I've learned by driving this bus, though, you learn to have a lot of patience with other people driving, because you have to be so careful because of the commodity, so to speak, that you have in the back. There's nothing that's more valuable than what I'm hauling.
My wife and I have 2 boys currently in the school system. We love the area, we love the community. You can definitely tell that people care about this community. Trying to fit 3 sports into 1 locker room can be a little difficult. The school system itself is trying to change, but I feel like we're stuck in older buildings.
We provide programs for adults, for children, rec sports, early childhood family education, early childhood programming. We have a Curious Kids preschool program. Kids Company is our child care program. Office. So they first have to come through the door, the main doors, through the main office, checking with Kelly. Currently our families have to enter the main entrance of the elementary school, be buzzed into the school office. Then she usually calls down here and tells us a family member's coming down here. Then they come down the hallway and try to find us. So this is our community education office. It was originally the main office for the building before they added the addition. As you can see, they took out all the windows, so we have no daylight. I think there is a lot of competition to be innovative, to be up to date, to be providing programs that are going to prepare our students for a future that's way different than it was when these buildings were built.
Without a good school system and without the community, there wouldn't be the business. So
with the highway 4 lanes coming closer to us, this community has an opportunity to grow in the future. You can commute to the cities in less than an hour without a stoplight, and when the 4 lane comes to Cologne, next step is coming all the way to Norwood Young America.
Our school is going to be one of those things that people are going to be looking at, and they're going to want to know how we're investing, how we're preparing for their kids to walk through that door.
The legislature a few years ago put in a permanent tax credit.
Our school board has looked at multiple things, and they've actually scaled back this project in order to make a reasonable tax ask of our communities. But the reality is we have the lowest taxes of all of our surrounding communities. And if approved, if both questions were approved, we'd be right in the mid-range and still below the state average.
It's not only just Norwood Young America, it's everybody, you know. I mean, it all works hand in hand, and that's, so everybody needs to take ownership of it.
And if we walk a little bit further, we have
If we don't do anything, where do our kids go? And where do they learn? In what kind of conditions?
I think they're very proud of what we do with the spaces that we have, but I just can't even imagine what it would be like if we had facilities that promoted learning and the difference it makes for kids, for families, for staff, like just proud and excited to be there.